and then the Hall of Justice in the back. But the other day, Nerd Gorilla was, I guess, it showcased me on his channel, and something about at Scott Schmear. He totally shreds, but he was mocking me. And I said, yeah, go ahead and mock my artwork then, too. I don't really care. And he said something about my Han and Chewie picture, about that he didn't know that Chewbacca had Down syndrome. And I was, hey, that's pretty funny. Then there's a first time for everything. Well, I used to like comic books a lot more than I do now. And hey, Angels, what's up, buddy? What are you doing? What are you up to? Should anybody want to come in and chat with me for a few minutes, that's fine. You want to come in and tell me about your day, Angels? How it's going? What's up? Virginia, want to be a first-time appearance on my live here? How about you, Elliot? Do you feel like coming in and talking? You can click that link and come in here and we'll BS a little bit. It's a lot easier to verbally input information rather than sit there and try and type it. So if you do want to come in, all you got to do is click that StreamYard link I just put out there. You don't have to use a picture. I mean, you don't have to use the camera. You can just use an avatar or whatever. You don't have to use anything. Well, I am not going to bash you about your accent. I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that? That's ludicrous. So yeah, click that link and come on up. Let's hear what you got to say about whatever it is you got to say it about. You're welcome to come up. Well, this is first time on my stream. This is Elliot, the late Elliot. Hi there.
Hey, Scott.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you by voice.
What are you talking about? Your horrible accent.
Yeah, because I'm French, so sometimes it's hard to understand me.
Come on, you know French is the language of love. Speak some French to people.
Yeah, that's what they say. Bonjour, je m'appelle Elliot et je suis sur le stream de Scott. Bienvenue à tous.
See there. See, if I was to go, to where you live, I'm the one with the accent. I'm the one with the shitty American accent.
Actually, I have some. It's hard for me to understand you all because you all have different accents, and I've just learned English at school, So sometimes I struggle a bit to understand all the people, from America, because you don't speak the same depending on the states you are
Yeah,
in.
different regions have a southern accent. Some like if you're from New York, you got the Brooklyn type accent, or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yours,
there's
I
different
understand.
accents.
Your accent is good for me. I can get it.
But no, I don't have a problem with your accent. Okay.
Okay. This is my,
So,
my first time on a stream actually. I've
well,
never been.
that is pretty awesome. I
Yeah.
broke your cherry. You're not a virgin anymore.
No. Yeah.
So
It-
you can officially tell people you're not a virgin anymore.
no, no, no. I'm not a virgin anymore. No. Uh, well, yeah. First time
So
here.
what's going on in your life?
Well, what's going on in my life? Actually, it's been a lot. You know, it's always hard for us to detail our life because it's all a mess. You know, so you don't even know where to start.
Yeah, I feel your pain there. Sometimes you don't know which way is up when it has to do with being targeted
Yeah,
and how to explain it, especially to someone who's never heard it before.
of
Um,
course,
if you're
but
trying to tell someone that you're being targeted, they're like, "What the
no,
fuck is that?" Or if you say gang stalking, they're like, "What the fuck is that? What are you talking about?"
yeah, and they don't believe us. So
No, generally they say you're crazy. That shit ain't happening. It's
yeah,
like,
you're
yeah, well, it
crazy.
is.
You need a therapist. You need some pills.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's always you're a schizo or you need medication, but medication isn't going to stop evil people from harassing.
no, absolutely.
It's not going to make these sick fuckers stop harassing you. Medication isn't going to help that. You can take
And
all
it
the
won't
drugs
even
you want.
stop the V2K also.
No, it's not going to stop that shit. Taking a handful of pills isn't going to stop them from
No.
harassing you 24/7.
I wish, honestly, if they had pills for V2K, I would take them with pleasure.
Honestly, yeah, I agree. I would take them in a minute if there's this magical pill that would stop people from harassing me. Sure, I would take that.
Oh gosh, yeah, yeah. So yeah, well, as I said, it started for me in 2015, August, and well, that's
Now, see,
it.
are you in France?
Yeah, I'm in France. Yeah, it
So
started in.
you confirm for me and other targeted individuals that this is not a localized event. That there's people in Afghanistan dealing with this, people in Norway, England,
Yeah,
and Britain,
Japan, Thailand,
it's fucking everywhere.
Brazil.
And they
Yeah,
try
it's
to say,
worldwide.
that it's oh, this can't be happening, but it is happening.
Yeah,
And
and that's what I don't understand. Honestly, on YouTube, because maybe you are a big country, but it's true that there are many American channels. You know, you are a big community on YouTube.
right,
So I thought at the beginning it comes from America, but now I think no, it's just worldwide, and because
no,
France is a
it's
small
yeah,
country, so you
it's a
know,
very it's a very large worldwide conspiracy. And the thing
yeah,
is that all these groups know about the other groups. They 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 collaborate because
yeah,
the scenario's always the same. I mean, the street theater you get, where they're acting on the street, or the the symptoms are all the same as far as the targeting goes.
that's what's
They,
crazy. Yeah, I've noticed that we all have same patterns, but the targeting is different from a person to another. I've noticed also that you know, so some can work, some can have friends, some can have a partner.
yeah,
Actually, for me, I can't have anything of all that, you know. But yeah, it's just yeah. You're married, if I remember well. Yeah, you have a wife.
yes,
Yeah,
going on 31 years now.
yeah. So well, I know it's hard to say that, but you're lucky in a way, you know, because you're not.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm lucky that she's put up with me for 31 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool that you can maintain this relationship and it's not
She
destroyed.
hasn't killed me yet. Okay, I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah, I know it can be hard, I think, to live with the TI because when you're not one, do they target her also? Because they target my parents hard time actually.
Um, I, I can't speak for her on that, but
Oh,
but
I
uh,
don't want to go in your intimacy. I'm just asking, you know.
let's just say, should they be targeting her? They do not do to her what they do to me.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
just say that.
Just same for my parents. They have a lot of health issues, and they're messing with their lives a lot, you know, financially, and a lot of stuffs are going around them, and this is hard to handle because I can't explain them what's happening, you know.
You
So
can't. Um, I understand what you're saying about trying to iterate what's happening to you to someone
yeah,
that it's not happening to. It's a hard thing to do, and the only way to get that point across is to be consistent and to keep saying, look, this shit's
yeah,
happening.
mm,
Beat, like my wife just said, I had to beat her over the head with this shit for like 2 years before I mean, granted she's my wife and she believes me, but still she's like, oh, this shit can't be happening, but after the longer it happens, the more she's seen parts of it. It's
yeah.
like, and hearing
Obviously, yeah,
other people besides myself talk about it, I think that is a big factor in
yeah.
getting people even close to you to understand that this shit is really happening to you and that these fucking sick bastards exist.
I think you have to experience it to understand fully because
You,
we can't even explain it, you know, really. We can just give some, you know, it's hard to explain.
you can explain it. You can explain it, but it sounds like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah,
It sounds
absolutely.
like you're Rod Serling talking about, some crazy shit that not possible.
Yeah, and if it was just about street theater or noise campaign, you know, it would be all right. But we have the V2K. I don't know for you, but I have a lot also of like supernatural events, you know, there's some stuff's really weird.
Yeah.
You know that I can't even speak about it. The people would say you're
Well,
totally crazy.
you can speak to me about it because I pretty much, like I say, I may not, I don't, I don't profess to know everything, but
Mm.
I know quite a bit about what the fuck's happening here and how they do it, why they do it.
Yeah,
Now to get the exact, scenario as to why the gang stalkers are what they are and do what they do, you'd have to ask a gang stalker. But from a personal experience perspective and a research perspective, I, I'm not going to lie. I have quite a bit of insight about gang stalkers
okay, okay.
and what they're doing to you, like with the dream manipulation, with
Okay, so this one I
the
have, but
forced
it's a
sleep, the forced waking, the
for sleep.
the
I was
the
poisoned,
physical pain,
physical pain, weird sickness also,
yeah, unexplained knee pain or unexplained back pain or what a headache.
yeah, and
Yeah,
some kind of I don't know what it is. Let's say holograms. You know, sometimes
yeah,
it
the
it's
illusions, whatever.
it's not on a daily basis, but I used to see some people in my room, and I think they were not there.
They're
I
not
was
there.
seeing them, but
No,
they were not there.
that's them using remote neural monitoring on your visual cortex using the brain computer interface to actually make you see shit that doesn't exist. Oh, you fell off. I'll wait for you to come back in if you want. If you'd like to come back on. Yeah, but we'll wait and see if Elliot decides to come back on. It looks like he disconnected or something. But we'll give Elliot a few more minutes to right himself and maybe get back in here if he wants. But I see we have Sleepy backstage, but I am not likely going to bring that person on here. I don't feel like I need to be hearing the N-word today from some dumbass or bunch of death threats or whatever the hell. I don't need to hear that. Or any perp BS, sorry. That's probably not going to happen today. At least not on purpose. Well, I don't know who it is, you know, literally, but Sleepy came on the channel and chat the other day and was in the chat making some pretty disgusting statements and blah blah blah. But that's the perp thing to do. I don't want to really elaborate, Virginia. If do you not want to come back on, Elliot? You can come back in if you like. If not, that's fine too. I'd be more than happy to talk to you some more. If not today, any other day. It doesn't really matter. But I will say this, directed directly to you, Elliot. Keep trying to explain the situation to your family or whoever. I mean, and if at all possible, you know, let them see what others say about it. You know, so it's not like, you know, it's a localized event directly, you know, focused on you solely. I mean, because you're not alone here. I mean, as we say, it's a worldwide epidemic conspiracy of terrorists, and you're not the only victim. So they'd have to understand that. I mean, but don't feel daunted trying to, you know, explain your story to them. I mean, I understand it sounds bizarre and it is difficult. It's difficult to convey the actual scope of what's happening, but I'm of the opinion if we don't talk about it, nothing's going to happen beneficial about it, and it's just going to keep spiraling and snowballing and get bigger and badder and more disgusting, and the end, there will be no end in sight. But But yeah, but I guess if no one is gonna come up and talk, other than who's backstage here, who I'm probably not gonna present to you, um, I will probably end the stream and come back another day. Maybe Wednesday night. I'm thinking I'll do a drawing stream, and I don't have a inspiration or an idea of what to draw, but if anybody feels like it, you could I don't know, drop a comment to me or whatever about what you'd like to see drawn, and I'll look up a reference or something, or maybe, and pull that off right here. So thank you for dropping in, and it is a nightmare, Elliot. You're exactly right. It's like it's a horrible, it's a nightmare that you don't have to be asleep to experience. So thanks for coming out, everyone. Have a good day. Thanks for watching me beat the shit out of people on Mech Arena. And have a good day.